Hi guys, Ron the Plumber here, and today we're going to ask ourselves, why does my toilet keep clogging? And the number one reason that I've seen in my experience with toilets clogging is somebody in your household is flushing the wrong thing. Could be you, could be your kids, could be anybody in the house. Flushable wipes are real popular. A lot of people use too much paper. Toys, if you have small kids, feminine hygiene products, another big deal. So these are all things you don't want to put in the toilet. So the easiest thing for you to do is let everybody in your house know what they can and can't flush and kind of monitor what's going on, and then you can see why it's happening. And if it continues, then there's other things that you can look at. All right, so the second thing that we see in this industry a lot is the flapper is incorrect for the toilet, or it's old and it's just not working like it's supposed to. Toilets, especially now, have a million different flappers. The flapper is very important. That's what tells it how much water needs to go from here in the tank to the bowl. So that's a really important part of the toilet, and if that's not working correctly, it will never flush correctly. So the third problem that we see in this industry is probably old piping. Houses pre-1970, a lot of them had cast iron piping, which is known to build scale and crack and get brittle over time and deteriorate quite a bit. Even newer homes with PVC can have issues with the house settling and the plumbing settling. So there's ways to find out if that's your problem. We have a bunch of cool high-tech cameras that we can look through the pipes with. We just did a job last week where they had cast iron pipes from the 40s that we had to cut the floor and replace the entire plumbing system. So there's ways to do it, less invasive ways than cutting the floor, but cutting the floor is the most practical way. All right, so the fourth thing that we see a lot of is something stuck in the trapway, which is the section of curved area between the bowl and the floor of the toilet. And what happens is things get stuck in there and you think they're clear and you flush and it backs up again. And then you plunge it or whatever and it's clear, and then you flush a few times later and it clogs up again. Normally there's something stuck in your trapway when that happens. It's there, you get stuff past it, and then it comes back. So that's normally a clear indication that something's stuck in there. It's not supposed to be there, and really the only way to get that out is to pull the toilet and try to shake it out or break the toilet to get it out. It's not that much fun. So the fifth thing that we see is the toilet's just old. They're wore out, they're tired. And you say, how does it wear out? It's porcelain. Well, there's ports inside that move water, and the water is hard in Florida where we're at, and it clogs things up. So the ports get clogged up over time with mineral deposits and different things. So your toilet's not flowing correctly. The tank is not flowing water to the bowl exactly like it's supposed to, so it slows things down. So one way to test to see if it's your toilet or your plumbing system is to take a bucket of water, about a half a bucket of water, and pour directly into the toilet bowl. If the toilet seems to flush good when you do that, then it's not your plumbing system. It's more related just to your toilet. So that's a good place to start. And then you can kind of go through the steps from there. But these are the 5 most common things we see in the industry. And if you have looked at this video and you're trying to take care of this yourself, if you continue to have problems, it may be time to call a plumber. That's going to be number 6. So if you need a plumber in Central Florida, you can always call ProTech Air Conditioning and Plumbing Service at 407-291-1644.